Alright guys, what is up? I'm here in my own game. I will be playing against somebody named EvilSaint. I don't know who that is. I haven't played against them, and I haven't really ever seen their games in any fashion or any sort at all ever. As we see, he is new, at least when it comes to the Battlemaster rank. He's just started playing ranked, though. I do see that he's playing legendary, or he's playing legendary and an exotic champion. So it looks to be like full faction UD flying. So this could be an alternate account, so an alt. So we're gonna make sure not to underestimate this player, right? We're gonna make sure to stay on our guard and do our math and that kind of a thing. I'm gonna see if I can try to start playing myself more. I think I had a few people say that they would like to see that. And I think that's not a bad idea just for myself as well, just to maybe improve at the game. Because while I have a lot of knowledge, I don't often implement it, or I might not be able to implement it as well as I would like, just because I don't play enough. And just because I like playing the game, but I can get annoyed by some of the battle groups that I play against. That's why I don't always play like that. We're just gonna, alright, let me just do my moves, and I'll tell you about why I'm doing what moves I'm doing. What does he have? We have the pet as well as that. So we could think of getting like something to remove this pet out. It is a ranged pet, so swarming it might be a little bit harder. Getting a tank in here is a good idea. So I kind of like the idea of either getting the tyrant in or the guard. Now, because I already have the Moga Lord's guard revealed, and this is a very melee based battle group because it is UD, I kind of like the idea of getting the Durg out with the guard out. So I think I like that combination. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get Moga Lord's guard out. Next turn I'm gonna get the guard, now I'm gonna get Moga Lord out. Next I'll get the guard out, and then from there we'll see. We're on this opposite side, so I don't think my birth mother is really in that much danger. If I was against ST, then I might place my champion over here. Did he talk to me? No. I might place him differently, just so that I won't be, knocked back into the lava. But there is no really form of knockback in Underdepths too often that I can think of. There is the Impaling Strike, but I don't think he'll be moving all the way down here just to use that. Instead, he'll be moving the Arbiter to go to this top font to take it. So I'm not too afraid of lining up here. Yeah, so like I said, I want to see if I can start playing a bit more myself and recording those games. Generally, I'm pretty bad at recording and playing at the same time, just because there's a lot of concentration that goes through when you talk, as well as a lot of concentration when you're playing, so it's a bit harder to do both at once. But we'll try. So he moves in with the guard, which is interesting. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the axe. He's probably going to attack here with the imp as well. This is a bit of a misplay by me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a misplay by me. If I had thrown my guard up here, or sorry, my Moga Lord up here, I would have gotten the AP from the guarded, and I would still be the same spaces away. So that was a pretty big misplay by me, actually, like pretty huge. I could have gotten a lot of damage for my throw axe, as well as the AP for my Moga Lord's guard. So it was a pretty big misplay in my opinion. Now I am now at 36 health. Unless I get my war banner next turn, I'm not going to leave my birth mother out. Usually I'd kind of be okay with leaving my birth mother in for one more turn to get maybe some more AP and stuff, but maybe not. So let's see, he's playing more of these Angel of Pains, that kind of a thing, so a lot of flying champions that I might have to be afraid of. Like I said, I kind of want to remove this summon as efficiently as possible. Ooh, there's the Fire Ruby, kind of interesting. Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're just going to retreat with our birth mother, and we're going to move in with our Moga Lord's guard. Now, the question is, do I attack? Do I attack with him? So do I throw axe and then just throw him in, or do I just move this way? In all honesty, I kind of like the idea of just retreating with my birth mother into a range where he cannot be attacked, and then moving my Moga Lord's guard in. What that does is he just wasted or used the 30 Nora on this relic, and if I'm in this position, he can't actually attack me. I don't care about the minimal damage I'll be taking from the Fire Ruby, so that's fine. And I don't really feel like if I move one away and attack, then I can still be attacked myself. I have to move away 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So I kind of like the idea of just retreating here and just leaving this up and moving in my Moga Lord's Guard. We have a good late game, so we're just going to keep deploying. I'm also going to make sure to deploy this Trapper, I think. I prefer the Trapper right now over the Moga Lord's Guard because that's a bit interesting. We'll do it this way. All right, so we're out of attack range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we're out of attack range with the guard. We're gonna move in with the with Dirg. Yeah, like I said, we'll take the damage, but that's fine. And what this does is it slows the fight, right? So can he attack one more time? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So we could move back one more if we wanted to, if we don't want to get attacked by the bloody imp. I think I'm okay with doing that too. Is he in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. So we'll move back one more. So what this does now is it slowed the fight. So he used 30 Nora to deploy this relic. He only dealt 1 attack on this Birth Mother. I still am contesting this font. He could not attack my champion, at least not again, my Birth Mother. I'm okay with taking this early game damage, right? At least that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm okay with taking this early game damage in order to, you know, get to late game. And with this double tracker out, we have a very strong fight coming up. I think we can kill this Blood Guard next turn if he doesn't move one more. So we have pull. So this is my math right now. I see this Fire Ruby. I kind of want to kill this. So I'm thinking about moving in, attacking the Fire Ruby with my Birth Mother, and then also attacking it with my thrower if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 8. Yeah. So I can, with my thrower as well as my Birth Mother, kill this Ruby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I can move up with this Trapper. No, okay, he's gonna move back one. That'd be smart of him. Yeah, he is. Okay. So he moves back. That means, so I'm going to stop calculating my kill. Instead, I'm just going to go ahead and kill this Fire Ruby. Again, look at this. We have exotic champions, legendary champions. Or here we even have a not legendary, but on, what is it called? I forgot this, what the gray is called. Because green is legendary. I forgot what's it called. Whatever. Unique? Whatever. Now, let's see. This is counterattack ranged. Yes. This has the absorb. But I still kind of like the idea of getting the Inferno. Actually, no. We're going to play the guard, right? Like I said, guard is very strong. So we're going to play the guard. Especially with the... so we have 3 Moga, or we have 3 Ghern out. So I'm still okay with deploying more Moga for now, I think. So that's what we're going to do. Should have maybe done it that way, but it's fine. And then what we're going to do is kill this Fire Ruby. Now, I don't really like the idea of using my Throw Axe on it, because that is kind of a pretty... It's a 3-turn cooldown. But I also don't like the idea of moving in with my Trapper to get the kill. So either we wait here and kill it next turn, which I'm fine with, right? Even though I kind of like the idea of forcing him into the font. Yeah, so the reason I'm doing this is because I want to force him into the font. I'm going to force him into moving in. Now, what we have to watch out for, though, is the... that's my phone right there. We want to watch out so that he does not use the Maddening Echoes on me. At least not too easily. We're also going to use Bodyguard here. Just go ahead and put it on this... him. Do I move up? I think we're not too afraid here of moving up these 2 spaces with this Trapper. Alright, so what we did here is we forced him to now, with his Blood Guard or another champion, get into this font, and we can maybe get a kill with our double Trapper out. We have double Trapper, we have 1 Vicious Harpoon. Now, like I said, I didn't really like the idea of using Throw Axe because it is a 3-turn cooldown and it reduces defense by 1. So I like using this on champions, not really on relics. But we'll do it anyway, just because, like I said, I want to force him to this font. He might play another relic here. Yeah, there we go. So he plays another Mark of the Shoal. We might still be able to get the pull, though, if he doesn't move too far away. and then kill this Angel of Pain. Ooh, it looks like he's moving closer, which is strange. We want Mika out. UD has a lot of damaging spells that we're afraid of. It looks like he's going to be using something here. Remember, we have spell is four spaces. All right, so there's the blind. So what he did there, which I find a little bit interesting, is he moved in with, like, he puts the Mark of Shoal down, which usually you would do if you're looking to, this is interesting. So he's moving in, and he blinds me, right? Does he have detection, I wonder? What we're doing here is I'm just going to make a wall. We're going to retreat off this font. We're going to put down the, this trap, and we're just going to retreat. I mean, does he have detection? No, right? So yeah, we're just going to retreat here. We're going to put block up. We're going to put this as our front line. He could have the Impaling Strike, but this does not do damage to champions, I believe. Yeah, exactly. Or to relics. We do want to make sure, though, that our Moga Recruiter is able to battle him next turn, because that's very essential, just so that we can... Oh man, see, this is why I don't like talking while I'm playing. I'm so, like, I can't do both at the same time. So I put the relic in the position. He doesn't have detection, so he's gonna have to run into it instead of attacking it, which will deal damage and stun one of his champions possibly. We also put the traps down here that he might run into, or if he's in some type of position, I might be able to pull him into it still later. And this is like a good block off, right? We're blocking this you know, point off with that. Now, what am I afraid of dying right here? I guess him the most. We're actually going to retreat more with the Birth Mother. I think that's my biggest threat of dying. And we're gonna this is a bit awkward too. So he played the relic as well as that spell. We just retreated, and that's, I think, is a good idea. Like I said, I knew he was moving in, and there's the trap I was talking about. So that just stalled the game for me, which is nice. Or at least the font. I'm now not blinded. Next turn, I could see if I can do battle him plus the War Drummer to get a kill. I don't have the traps down, or at least I don't have them up next turn, so that's a little bit sad, but that's fine. I also would like some type of healing soon. What is this? This counterattack ranged, so throw attack, no. I'm also not super opposed to just actually, I don't have my consume resources yet, but I'm not super opposed to just using consume resources and retreating even more. We win late game, and this is sometimes what you have to think about, like mid game, early game, late game, who wins when. And I'm Moga, I win late game. 90% of the time, I will win my late game battle. So there's no point in going in and having one of my champions just get instant killed. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to retreat. I'm going to give him this middle font. Another thing is that he just deployed down here, so he might not have the Nora to deploy in this middle font. So he won't even have the positional advantage. So we're just going to retreat even more. We're just going to say, you know what, you can have that font, and we can, in the next few turns, use maybe our traps again to get a kill. I do kind of want to, I'm scared of him going into my top font, so we are going to deploy it there soon. I'm thinking of the Infernals. Infernals are very good for late game. For, like, you know, sniping things, that kind of a thing. But I also like the General for late game, so it's a bit hard to say what I want here more. I think I still want to deploy more Moga at the moment, though. So that's what we're going to do. Ooh, we can actually deploy both. Yeah, we're going to deploy both then. I have a bit of a missed deploy then on him, but that's fine. So what this does is that I just double deployed. We're gonna stay nice and far back, because like I said, he has this mid font right now. I don't feel like letting my Moga Lord die for no reason or anything else really. we can just throw in and get a kill in the next few turns. We're gonna get in range of this magic resistance. And then get out of range of any type of skewer, right? So we're not gonna get skewered by anything, or we shouldn't. We're not in this font. We can soon, if we do get our spell, the consume resources, we can use that. So yeah, like I said, this is what you have to think about sometimes. You have to think about your macro game and your micro game. Micro game to me is, you know, using the amount of AP you should to get kills and that kind of a thing. And then macro game is thinking about the overall picture. So yeah, micro game is like the damage you need, the spell. Okay, he's moving quite far up. We could think of getting a kill here with, he does have perseverance. So that means if we do want the kill, we are gonna need some type of, ooh, he's moving this guy very close. We can definitely get this kill, 100%. If he doesn't move the pain back, we just kill the Angel of Pain here right away. Yeah, Angel of Pain is dead if he doesn't move him back one more. Like, see, this is why I like putting my traps in like random positions like this, because when they're like at these choke points, no matter what, they will be used, and that's what we're gonna do here. Now, the only thing I think I need to decide is who am I going to put the Vicious Harpoon on, because when I put the Harpoon on a champion, that champion has its Nora value increased, right? So this is a 53 Nora champion. Once I put this Harpoon on it, it will be 90 Nora, right? So I really want to make sure that the champion I put the Harpoon on does not die. All right, so we're going to get this kill. We're also going to put, all right, no, we can't do that. We need the Harpoon. All right, we're going to just do this quickly. Luckily, that doesn't cost any AP. I think I'm going to put the Harpoon on the Moga Lord's Guard. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. We're going to treat with him. That insta-kills, which is nice. We actually overkilled by a lot. I want that Norglobe, but I don't want to move in with my Moga Lord's Guard, so we're going to retreat. We're going to go in with him. We can actually confuse here to get rid of that if we want. We can move in here and then go this way. But I don't want him to die, but I do want this Norglobe. But I also want to save my AP, right? We could put the Distract on him if we're afraid of stuff. Do I get this Norglobe? Do I put Confuse on him possibly, or on him? Or just hold him back? Do I want this Norglobe? To think. I need Mika out. Do we get this way? We do it this way as well, but he has counterattack ranged. We'll do it this way. Okay, that's fine. So we got the kill on that Angel. We insta-killed it. He still has this middle font. What we're afraid of as well, in addition to spells, obviously, is Retribute, right? We don't want one of our champions to be Retributed. So we got the kill. We did have to use the Vicious Harpoon for it, and he got the Norglobe. So I would say the battle-wise, like, he's kind of even. Luckily, we did kill a champion that is quite expensive, so maybe we still come out ahead. I really want to use my consume resources, though, because then we won the game, basically, because he won't have that middle font, and he'll just be stalled. Because when you consume resources, they can't move in, right? Because that means that, yeah, exactly. He can move in like this. I'm out of range of this attack, which was actually more lucky by me than actually thinking. And if he attacks my Birth Mother, I will be gaining a lot of damage on any of my other champs. So he's moving in with these 3. We have the Battle Hymn, plus we have the War Drummer. Or like I said, this is what's so strong about Moga and about this battle group in general, is he's going to move in, and then I'm just going to use my consume resources, and he won't be able to reinforce. And that's what UD wants to do. UD wants to be able to deploy and keep pushing. But if I play my exactly, he's going to do that. That's fine. We could actually maybe see if getting a kill on this messenger. We do have the Moga pop there. All right, it's fine. So we can retreat here as well. We can just retreat everything down to the left. If we get our consume resources, we can just retreat everything down here. And then he won't be able to take the font just because, is it counter-attack melee? No, counter range, okay. Because of the, what is interesting, actually, this is a cool idea, what we're gonna do here in a sec, is when the counterattack goes off, we actually get the AP. So we can actually use this to deal even more damage. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna move everything back here. And we're gonna be gaining loads of damage off of this. So we're gonna do the counterattack, and we're gonna cause the counterattack to go off. Like, we're gonna make it happen. So we're gonna do this. Now, once he is attacked, everything within 5 spaces will gain the 4 AP. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we in range of this? We're not. So we're gonna move back 1 more. Yeah. This is fine. All right. So now, when I attack and the counterattack range goes off, there we get this. Now we can move in here. We do have to think about our time. We're not in range here either. I'll just do it. Now we do this. All right. You think I got time for this shit? I don't. I'm like trying to commentate while playing the game? Hell no. Well, I distracted these two, so no flame strike and no blood charge, recharge type stuff. But we weren't able to kill this fire ruby. That does an okay amount of damage. We do have this Mogulord's guard here, who's kind of tanky. 2 spells. This is what I was talking about before. UD has a lot of spells. So if I had more time, I could have retreated off of that. All right, we do have block up though. So we do, exactly, we do stop that at least. And that means we still have our harpoon at the moment. It's a little sad though that we don't have our consume resources, or we could have just gone into the font with our Moga Trapper if we were smarter, or quicker, put it that way. So the fire ruby hurt us, which was bad. We also didn't move these out of the range of those spells, which was also bad. But I still think we're doing okay. We have a lot of champions on the board. They're all at very low health, so it would be nice if we got some heal mass out. But I don't think we're too far behind. Oh my god. Alright, so here's our consume resources, which we're just going to go ahead and use. Now we don't have to go in. We can just chill back and be like, ha, we win. This is, yeah, we just killed that, right? We can actually just insta-kill this thing with a... Oh, no, it has 1 armor. Ha! Alright, fuck. Whatever. Whatever! I don't give a fuck. Alright, we can throw this, though, which is good. Alright, GG. So we won the game there. Used the consume resources. Like I said, he had a pretty good battle group. It didn't seem too horrible. But our map was really well done for us. So we have a very good map. We can use consume resources to just like retreat. I think we played it pretty well as well by retreating like as we did. Like I said, you have to think about the macro game. You have to think about, hey, do I win late? Do I win early? Do I have to push? That kind of a thing. We had some good deployments as well. We had that. There was the bit of the misplay there with the Moga Lord, or sorry, the Moga Mom. But did he even kill a champion? I can't even think if he killed a single champion. He killed, let's see. Yeah, actually, he didn't actually kill a single champion in that game, which is always fun to think about. So yeah, really just want to think about what you're doing and what the macro game is. Basically, every turn, or during their turn, you just think about the macro game and what you think about doing, and then during your own turn, when you can actually calculate things a bit better, just because you've now they position themselves, you can do stuff. With Moga, I'm not sure if I see many people do this with the trappers, is put the traps down in places, especially next to fonts, because you can kind of cause them to move there. Like if you just put the traps down next to fonts, then they will at one point be forced to move next to it, or near it, within 3 spaces at least. So you don't always have to put the traps down exactly when you want to use it, right? You can always just put them down and then later, use those. That's what I did there. You saw me put down 4 traps, retreat, put down, and then later when when the thing got in range of the 3 spaces, that was a bit lucky, but then I just pulled, got the kill, and after that he was kind of forced to move in. Anyway, GG.